The objective of the stacking job is to palletize cases of beer. The equipment used includes a conveyor and a plastic wrap machine. The tools used include a pallet jack. The materials used include cases of beer and pallets. The observed cases of beer were 30 pounds. 400 to 450 cases per hour is the speed that the line generally runs. Workers typically stacked cases of beer for 4 to 5 hours per day. The work environment is an inside work environment with heat and air conditioning with a ventilation system to remove CO2. The personal protective equipment includes safety glasses, hearing protection, work boots, and nitrile gloves. The workers observed were 5 feet 8 inches and 6 feet tall. The work tasks for the stacking task begin by setting up the bottling line. Then the worker will palletize cases of beer by stacking cases of beer on the pallets until bottling is complete. Finally, the worker will clean up. To palletize cases of beer, the worker will get a case of beer, walk to the pallet, position the case of beer on the pallet, and then walk back to the pallet. It is important to note that when the pallet is full, one worker will use the pallet jack to remove the full pallet, while the second worker continues to stack cases of beer. Once 7 layers of cases have been loaded on the pallet is full. Some irregular elements observed included getting the pallet and positioning it on the floor, using the pallet lifter to move full pallets to the storage area, and wrapping the full pallets with plastic wrap. There were several ergonomic risk factors observed during the stacking job. Repeated exertions were rated as a medium pace. Hands were in steady motion and exertion to pack boxes with brief pauses. Sustained exertions included continuous standing. Forceful exertions were required to get, carry, and position cases of beer weighing 30 pounds. They were also required to manipulate the pallet lifter and to get, carry, slide, and position pallets. Awkward postures were present and included torso flexion, or forward bending, torso twisting, and extended arms to position cases of beer on the pallets. In addition, torso twisting and torso flexion were used to get and carry cases of beer. Finally, wrist deviation, or sideways bending, was seen in order to position cases of beer on the pallet. The mechanical or localized contact stress was between the arms, hands, and fingers and edges of the boxes and pallet. The recommendations for the stacking task include: consider using a rotating lift table for the pallet to decrease awkward postures and forceful exertions. Investigate using a hoist or other mechanical assist device to transfer cases from the conveyor to the pallet to decrease forceful exertions and awkward postures. Consider locating the pallet positioned on a rotating lift table at the end of the conveyor, or right next to the conveyor. Investigate using air assist and/or rollers to push the boxes into position on the pallet to decrease forceful exertions and awkward postures. Consider using an automated pallet lifter to reduce forceful exertions. Investigate raising the height of the conveyor to decrease posture stress and forceful exertions when picking up each case of beer. Investigate raising the height of the workers, lowering the pallet, or decreasing the top height of the stack of cases to decrease posture stress. Cases are currently packed at and above shoulder height of the 6-foot-tall worker. Provide lifting instructions that encourage symmetric lifts and discourage asymmetric lifts and twisting to decrease posture stress and back compression force.